All right, we are going live. All right, guys, just posting on my IG story. Going live on some seller calls. What's up, everybody? If you're just joining, go ahead and hit me up in the chat here. I'm about to jump on some seller calls. I'm just posting to my story here. Get some more people in the chat. To live seller calls. All right. So I'm about to pop on. Just got a handful of sellers I got to follow up with. All right. Oh, let me go ahead and make sure I'm sharing my my computer audio so you guys can hear. All right. So welcome in, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do some follow-up calls here first. Let's see. So this guy, this is Michael. All right, so let's go ahead and circle back with this guy. Let me just double check my offers needed Slack and see where we came in. I know we offered him just below 300. Okay, so 215. Oh, wait. Yeah, our number's way off. Okay, so actually, I'm going to have my agent follow back up with him. Or sorry, follow back up with the expectation. Here we go. This is for Hunter's Ridge. All right, if you guys are just jumping on, we are about to make some seller calls and try to lock up a few deals here. All right, so I'm gonna put this guy, I'm gonna back burner this guy here for a minute until my agent gets back to me, see what her numbers are. This one, at best, it might be a, could be a novation, but I just need her to double check her numbers and see where she's coming in at. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this seller. We made an offer of 449. This is the guy I spoke to yesterday on the YouTube live. Let's see here. This is his. Oh, this is, yeah, the St. Petersburg property. Okay, and he wanted 500. Okay. So I came in at a 449 number. I'm going to come back at 465 on this one. So let's give this guy a call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Guys, one pro tip when you are calling, one, you should always double dial. If you don't get an answer, don't leave a voicemail initially, double dial. And then if you ever get somebody that's like, why you keep calling me? Just like, oh, I was trying to leave a voicemail and, the call got disconnected here. But you'd be surprised what percentage of conversations we have with people where they only picked up on the second call. And the key is scammers and spammers don't call twice. So you're generally a real human being if you're calling twice.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 91620568337 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Great. Full mailbox. Well, that's great. Okay, so we're going to go mailbox full. Oh, dang it. I always forget that in our CRM, when you mark it mailbox full, it kicks it back into the cloud. It doesn't keep it in as offer made negotiating. So I got to go ahead and put that back. So voicemail full. And then I'm going to shoot him a text. Okay, so that's that one. All right. Terry Kennedy. I don't even remember this one. Wants to get rid of it and just move on. Jacksonville. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this guy told me to call back. Let's get rid of a lot of money egg. Small one on the house, and assistant title, wooden house, and another 150. Okay. Oh, here we go. Thank you for calling Lazarus Property Group. This is Chris. How can I help you?
Hey, Chris, Mark.
Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. It's the weather finally broke. It's not, sweltering hot and with a sick
Come on,
baby.
man. San Diego's used to be my favorite city.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean
it's still up there. San Diego's a great area. I love the weather.
Yep.
It's a great place to be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most of the year it's wild, there's the only 2 months out of the year that it gets, a little hot is September and sometimes October. But I mean, just the other day, it was like 90 degrees in our living room. And my wife bless her heart, she stays home with the baby, and the baby was she was a little sick, had like a little bit of a cold, and so the sweltering, the heat, and the baby with
Yeah.
the cold, she was just having a rough go at it.
So don't you have AC down there?
So in the place that we're currently in, we're just renting until we close
Uh-huh.
on that house sub two. So we
Yeah.
have those window unit, like the stand up window units with like the little vent tubes.
Oh
um,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
those are up in the bedroom, so we keep one in the baby's bedroom and then one in our bedroom. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So, but
We
in
couldn't do it. We couldn't do it here without an AC unit. Oh my
I can
God.
imagine.
Yeah, we've had a hot summer. It's been
Yeah.
really hot. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's what are you gonna do, right?
I don't know. You're living the dream, man. You're buying a new house in a great city.
Yep, trying to. I told, well, as
Yeah.
we were leading up to this particular house, I told my wife, I'm like, look, you know, we're doing okay, but we're not, it's not, I mean, San Diego's an expensive place to live, but I told her,
Sure
I
is.
was like,
Yep.
don't get too attached to like finding the perfect house. Like we just need to own something because, if interest rates
Yeah.
come down, values could come up.
Yep.
I mean, in San Diego, it's just going to keep going up. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's right.
I don't want to be behind the eight ball.
Yeah. I love
So,
San Diego.
yeah, it's
Great
great.
city. Get yourself a boat and you'll be all set.
Oh, well, my parents had a boat. You know what boat stands for?
I know. Buy, bring out another 1,000. Yeah,
Yep.
no shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They say
Yeah.
the best boat is your friend's boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
They say the best 2 days in a boater's life is the day he buys his
The
boat, the
day he
day he
sells
sells.
it. Yep.
I
Oh
know. I
yeah.
bought and sold so many boats in the last 30 years.
Nice.
Wow.
What kind of
Yeah.
boats? You more of a sailor
You
or
know,
what?
I started off with little ski boats in 1980. I bought a brand new Regal for $9,100 in 1980. And then you asked me, so I'm going to tell you. In '86, I bought a brand new 22-foot Sea Ray, brand new, off the showroom floor for 16 grand. Can you
Oh,
believe that?
wow. That's
Now
crazy.
they're 100 grand. I mean, now it's crazy. So we have right now, and I'm going to bypass all the other ones, but right now we're in a Sea Ray, but it's an older Sea Ray,
Hmm.
and it's 440 express bridge, so it's about 48 feet, and so we end up staying there 2 or 3 nights a week probably. And the Delta is such a great area for boating. I've just always really enjoyed it. So it's just fun.
Nice, nice.
But
My
it's expensive. It's a money pit for sure.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's just a hole in the water you throw money into.
That's right. Well,
But we love it, and we have it all redone and everything rebuilt, and it's
Nice.
yeah, it is. It's nice, and her son's coming out tomorrow, and we're gonna take it out for the weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
fun.
My
Yeah.
parents are selling their boat over it's in Rock Hall, Maryland on the Chesapeake. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a 1981 Gulf Star Sailmaster. I want to say it's 39 feet, I think.
Well, yeah.
it's
So
a sailboat.
they're sailors.
It's
Yeah.
a sailboat. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my they used
So
to
they
love
must
going down
really.
there all the time.
I bet they must really love the water.
Oh
And,
yeah.
We're
Yep.
being on the water. Yeah. Yeah, we're the dark side. Yeah. That's how it
Yeah.
helps. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to go down there all the time, but then 7 years ago my mom had the stroke and a brain aneurysm, and fortunately she survived, but now it's just her balance is not great, and it's just not a good idea for her trying to get on and off the boat. Um,
Oh,
so one of
yeah.
my uncles took he's a big sailor, and he basically has taken it. He's doing all the repairs and everything, cleaning it up, getting
Uh-huh.
everything all
Yeah.
updated on it, and has it listed for sale for like 37 grand. So um
Um,
see what happens.
well, they'll sell it. I mean, it's there's always people looking to buy boats
Oh yeah.
and looking to move up and buy bigger ones.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
was
there's
my deal, man. Every boat I bought, it was 2 feet bigger. It's just, climbing that ladder.
oh yeah. Very
But
nice, very
anyway,
nice.
it's been fun. So,
That's
but we
awesome.
need to sell 3601 so we can get a bigger boat.
Yeah, let's get you that bigger boat, man. That's what we're trying to do.
On a bigger boat.
No, oh, she didn't want a bigger boat. Oh,
You don't want a bigger
yeah,
boat?
yeah.
We'll
Oh,
buy you some shoes and we'll name them Bigger Boat.
yeah.
How's that?
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
great idea, Chris.
yeah, Chris, you're the man.
Oh man.
He is Christmas present idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There you
Oh,
go.
boy.
Hey, Christmas is right
Yeah.
around the corner.
No kidding. Wow.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
Well, I had some time to catch up with you and get back to you here. I
yeah.
went to the underwriters, those guys, man, it's always a freaking battle. But I went back to them, I battled hard on it. And I got some good news for you. I was able to get them to come all the way up to 465 and 465.5,
Yeah.
and that would be just straight cash, no subject to, no creative, just cash, cover all closing costs, and get this thing done for you.
How many days to close?
So our average time is usually within 60 days.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it, but um, we'll take some time and certainly discuss it.
Okay. Okay. What as far as like the time, would that type of time frame work for you?
Well, I mean, why can't you close it in 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Yeah, that's a
Just
great
come
question.
out. Yeah, I mean, just if you're going to do it, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, every time I wait for 60 days, something happens.
Mhm.
And the deal ends up not going through. And I know that as both a realtor and an investor. Just long escrows just don't cut it.
Mm.
Just overall,
Okay.
So that would be one thing I come back with is, 2 or 3 week close, and we'll get it done. But that number, I'm not really thrilled with that number, but we'll talk about it.
Okay. All right.
And can I call you tomorrow?
Yeah, you can give me a call tomorrow. That's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay.
With regards to the closing, just to kind of give you a little bit of insight on our side of the table. So, we're not a super big company, so we don't have, just a ton of liquid capital. We're usually staggering our closings and, and our flips and stuff like that. Definitely the big challenges are, waiting for the title work to get done and, just making sure that everything can get done. We generally got to get out, get our photos and stuff like that. And so, anything less than 30 days is really, it can cut it tight a lot of times, especially when you're talking
Did you
about,
get?
sorry, what was that? Oh, no, I was just gonna say, especially when you're talking about tenant occupied properties. Um, so yeah, I mean, and again, the way the contracts get written up is it says close of escrow to be scheduled as soon as practical, but no later than 60 days when they do a 60-day close. So so we're doing everything we can to move it along as fast as possible. But it's just easier that way than to try to go ahead and get an extension and have to, get addendums and all that stuff if something comes up along the way. You know what I
Right.
mean? So,
Right. Did
um,
you get those pics I sent yesterday?
the pics you sent, did you text pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, so our phone system, this is a landline that I'm calling you from. Let me do this.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you a text with my email address. And
okay.
then if you want to email them over, I can take a look at those.
Yeah, I'll email them, and these are pictures that have been taken in the last, at least the last month, maybe a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Because you can see the luggage where the first tenant is just moving in, and I think they moved in, I don't know, at the end of August, I guess. Yeah, so somewhere in there. So they're pretty current.
Okay, perfect. All right, that's great. So yes, send those over. I'll take a look and add them to the file so
Yeah.
the underwriters can take another look at them and then and go from there. And then yeah, I should be in the office, relatively early tomorrow. But if you don't get me, just leave a voicemail, and then we can link up at some point and get this thing,
Okay.
get your wife some new shoes. Or sorry, bigger boat.
All
Bigger
right.
boat. That's what they're called,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, my new shoes, huh? Yeah. Hey, so where's your office down there in San Diego, Chris?
15th and F Street down in East
Oh, right
Village.
downtown.
Yep.
Down where?
East Village.
Oh, East Mountain.
Yeah, it's I think
you're
it's
right.
it's kind of like on the cusp of East Village, Maker's Quarter, like in that little
Okay.
pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I
So,
had a buddy that has a place. He's since passed, but right on Mission Bay.
oh,
If you're
nice.
familiar with Mission Bay, but it's
Oh,
right,
yeah.
where the boats come in and out.
Yep.
He's right there on the corner facing the bay.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
wow, no, it was. I mean, it is. I mean, his wife is still living there and daughter. And I vacationed there a few times in the 90s, I guess. But anyway, what a great place.
Oh,
And
man.
he's had it since the 50s.
Oh,
And he totally
jeez.
redid it. Yeah. Anyway, that's always been a great memory.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Looking forward to
Thanks,
it.
Chris.
No worries. Have
You
a good
too.
one. See ya.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. So it's going to call me tomorrow. So guys, when you are getting on seller calls, now I had that full seller call yesterday and then gave him an offer. I came in lower than where we originally underwrote it at. Our underwriting range put our offer range between 465 and 485. So I actually came in even lower than that at 449. He said he wanted to be around 500. He then came down to like 490. And so I called him back up and then got him up to, or sorry, called him back and then basically just came up to what our low offer range was, which was 465. Now, the key thing here is, you can't just come up with a number and say, hey, I went to bat for you, really did everything I could, and, got them to come all the way up to 465.5. All right. Yeah, throw in some humor in there, make them laugh and everything. But here's the key, right? This is like right on the cusp to him signing. What's up, Hawk? Bro, you just missed a really good call. So you have to go back and listen to this. So this is the guy, Mark from yesterday, who we were talking about the sub 2 deal. And so I pitched him the offer 449, which is like $15,000 lower than what our bottom, like our low range of the offer was going to be. So I came in really low because we had really good rapport. So I followed up with him and I made him an offer at our low offer range of 465, came all the way up to 465.5. And his initial reaction to that was, how long to close? So what that tells me is that he's strongly considering this. And then I told him, yeah, it's 60-day close, like we talked about yesterday, right? But so he kind of pushed back on the 60-day close. Every time I've ever done a loan escrow, something comes up, something happens, never goes well, right? So which is all fine. He's like, 2 to 3 week escrow. I'm like, anything less than 30 days is really difficult for a whole host of reasons, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, let me think about it. Now, if you remember when I put him on hold yesterday, I think it was the second hold, him and his wife were talking about how much they would take and they would do 490, but they wouldn't give me an answer right away. They would, think about it and everything. So he's got more room. He's going to come down off that 490 number. I guarantee it. And the guy really, really likes me. I have really, really good rapport. So Hawk, when you get a chance, go back and listen to the beginning of this and this call. I think you'll get some really good value out of this. So, all right. So I got an update in my system here that we're going to talk tomorrow, and I made another offer, and then I have another follow-up call that I'm going to hit up. Offer 465.5. By the way, I just got a contract last night from this guy, Drew, $30,000 deal in Gary, Indiana. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, it'll be good. So I'm going to have another follow-up call with him tomorrow. So if I'm not live when he calls in, he said he was going to call me. If I'm not live when he calls me, I'll make sure to record that or get that recording, and we'll post that for sure, because I definitely want you guys to see the whole this thing all the way through. That's the thing. It's like, yes, we're shooting for a 1-call close, but we're only shooting for a 1-call close because you're never going to get a 1-call close if you're shooting for, a 2-call or 3-call close, right? So we always shoot for a 1-call close. And then if we can close them, great. If not, we have follow-ups, right? And the fortune's in the follow-up. That's where we make our money. And I could show you guys countless examples of deals that have been in our CRM for 400 or 500 days. And we followed up with them all that time, and then finally got them locked up and, made $40,000, $50,000 on these deals. So definitely stay tuned for that. All right. So let's give this guy a call. This guy has a property in NorCal. I don't know why he ended up back in the Leads Cloud. How did he end up back in the Leads Cloud? I set a call back. Time frame, which doesn't bother me. But, okay, well, he definitely wants to sell. So let me follow up with this guy. Drew. Another Drew.
Five 3 0 9 2 5 4 6 4 9 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Okay, let's call this guy again.
53092.
Okay, let's see here. Let's close this out. Terry. Okay, so I think Terry is the one I talked to yesterday.
Hello?
Hello, Terry. It's Chris.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Trying to make it in the house, man. Take me a shower and relax.
Oh, I got you, man. Well, I had some time to get back with you based on our conversation. I think it was like a week or so ago. You'd said I think there was a guy coming out to give you an offer on a house or something, or
Yeah.
how'd that go? You there? Hello? Hello? Terry, you there? I don't know if you just muted yourself or what happened. All right, let's try Terry back.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later.
El cliente de servicio móvil al que llama no se encuentra disponible. Favor de intentar más tarde.
All right, so he's going to go back into the Leads Cloud. Dude, that's what's up, man. You got the pre-approval from the bank and for the 8-plex deal. Just have to nail down terms on the VTB. You're talking about seller finance, right? I think that's what you're talking about. Dude, that's what's up, man. What are the terms that you're pitching to the seller for seller finance? Okay, and I'm gonna keep dialing for dollars here. Okay, I think it was this guy, Don Zell. Let's see here.
Hello?
Hello, Donzel. What in the freaking world?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Donzel? It's Chris.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey, everything, man, everything. I was
Okay.
calling you back. We had spoke the other day a little bit, and I think I caught you at a bad time about your property there on Indiana Ave.
Indiana. Yeah, it's I went on. He went on and bought it, man.
Say that again.
I said the gentleman went on and bought it that was dealing with it.
Oh, got it. Okay. So you're already under
Yeah,
contract?
yeah. He
Got it.
already bought it. Yeah,
You already bought it
yeah.
since Monday?
Well, it was already in the motion. That's what I was saying to you. You know,
Got
he
it. Okay.
was already in the motion. Yeah,
Okay, so you're under
yeah,
contract for him to buy it. He didn't actually close
yeah.
on it.
Yeah, right.
Got it. Okay. When are you guys scheduled to close?
Uh, he haven't said yet.
Say that again.
He haven't said yet. He haven't said anything yet. He still got the title search is still
Got it.
got
Oh,
it.
okay. All right. So, but as far as like the contract that you signed with them, is it like a 30-day escrow, 60-day escrow?
He didn't say it wasn't nothing like that. It was just we didn't go that tense with it.
Got
You know,
so no contract is just like a word and a handshake type of thing?
pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
So
I
got
mean,
it.
I signed the little agreement that we had. Um, that's what that was.
Got it. Okay. So you did sign an agreement with them.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All
I
right.
did.
Did you get a copy of that? It would usually tell you on there like when the close of escrow is scheduled. And the only reason I'm asking is
Yeah,
because we've been doing this since 2008, 2009, and as much
yeah,
as a contract to buy the house is a good step in the right direction, and hopefully it works out for you. But a lot
yeah.
of times these things, for all types of reasons, fall apart before closing. And so I'd love to stay in contact with you. And if it doesn't go the way
Yeah,
you
please
hoped,
do.
okay,
Yeah, please do. Yeah,
perfect.
don't even hesitate.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll keep you in my list here, and then I'll shoot you a text. And then if you get a chance to look through that contract, just see when the close of escrow is supposed to be scheduled for, and let me know. And then
Okay.
I'll follow up with you closer to then. And if it doesn't work out
Okay.
for you on that one, then we can be a backup.
Okay. Sound good. Sound good, bro.
Awesome. All right, brother. I appreciate you. You have a great rest of your night.
Okay. You too.
All
Thank
right. See
you.
ya.
Yeah.
All right. Um, under contract with another buyer, probably a wholesaler. 8% simple interest on his money is where we left things. He's waiting for a week and a half. Bank is given 1.3. He's willing to hold 700. Zero money down beyond legal and closing. That sounds good. No money down. So no money down, eightplex deal. And he wants interest, 8% interest. So, okay. I mean, 8% interest is not terrible, not the greatest interest either, but the no money down. Um, are all of the units rented, or do you have to do some renovations to that, Hawk? All right, let's see here. Let's refresh this. Kathy Harris. I'm gonna try to get this. All rented, close to market. Okay, so at those numbers, would you be cash flowing day one? $156,000 gross annual rents. Okay, so you'll cash flow a little bit. I mean, That sounds like a pretty decent deal if you're going to cash flow a little bit. You know, is everything updated? Okay, where is... Okay, I got this other follow-up I'm going to do on this property in Jacksonville. Where's it at? 14th. Okay, so I never actually made her an offer.
Hello.
Kathy,
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
hey, I'm doing great. It's Chris.
Oh, hey, Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about you because you know our birthday coming.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 9 days away for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When's yours?
I've been thinking. I'm last night.
Oh, you're cutting out there. You there? Hello?
I'm so sorry.
Hold up, Kathy, you dropping the phone? Sounds like I'm in a pot or something.
Really?
It's very muffled. It sounds like you're in a movie, like trying to make threats to a bank.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Oh, there you go. That's much better.
Okay.
Yeah, what were you saying? You said you were thinking about me.
Yeah, I was thinking about you and was going to call you to find out what's going on. My realtor is going to get in contact with you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I hadn't told her about you, but she's on some other kind of situation where hold on, Chris.
Yeah, no worries.
But we don't have to go through her. Just hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something going on with my phone. I can't get his. Okay, there we go. You can hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Mhm. Okay, I'm ready to talk.
All right. Awesome.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're all good.
Yeah.
You're all
Jesus,
good.
my husband had to fell and broke his arm.
He broke his arm?
Broke his arm. Yep, and he had to have surgery.
Oh no.
Cause he's 77, and then at the end he got a young wife, but at the end of the day, they had to do surgery. He had to get in the hospital.
Oh man.
And stuff. So I've been running back and forth to Gainesville.
Oh geez. Man, that's a tough little trek. Sorry you guys are dealing
Well,
with
you
that.
know what? When you get a certain age, at the end of the day, when you get a certain age, your bones is not going to heal back the same.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not going to heal back the same way.
That's for sure.
Right.
Although sometimes I think I'd rather have a broken bone than like a torn ligament. Like I had to have knee surgery like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, and you know I'm 40. I'm about to turn 42 in 9 days, and so I was 40 when that happened, and man, it took a while for that to heal up. It's like I'd rather have a broken bone.
Right.
But,
so because I'm gonna go ahead and tell.
Okay. Yes.
I'm tired.
I got you. Well, so I went back to the underwriters, I brought them all the information about the property and everything and the situation.
And let me tell you something else now before you go any further. They trying to say 2013, but I have an appointment to go down there in the morning. Well, no, Friday. I go down there. They trying to say that my mother had some late charges, that it was 1 or 2 certificates on her. But I say, so why y'all wait from 2013 to come after me?
Late
But
charges
guess what?
for what?
Something had to do with a late tax. She had a late
taxes.
tax. And then they had one from 2019. I said, well, that's the year she died. No wonder it was late.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but I'm going to pay it. I'm going to pay it in November. I'm going to pay that one and then pay the other one. Then I'm done because I'm going to pay just that one tax. I'm going to pay that one.
I got you.
And then I'm going to pay the other one. So.
Okay. Well, the nice thing is,
be it.
When we close on the property, the title company can actually just take whatever those taxes, those late taxes are.
But they
are
don't
that are
have
due.
to because I'm going to pay it myself.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
So it ain't that much money. Some change.
Got it.
It
Okay.
ain't like no 10,000, 20,000, 11,000, 5,000. Nothing like that. It's just something had to do when she was late. I say one of them had something to do when she was in the hospital and she was late paying it. And then another one had something to do when she died.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I let my daughter stay there for a whole year before I even, came in.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't know no better. She young.
Yeah.
But I've been paying every year. I have all my paperwork. I've been paying my taxes straight. She been gone for 6 years. I never missed a tax.
Nice.
And by you talking to me, you should know better than that. I ain't never missed a tax. So I already have an appointment to go down there and get that situated and straight.
Perfect.
But other than that, I still have a realtor. But I don't know this lady. I don't know. That's 10%.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't sign anything with her, right?
No,
Okay.
not yet. She like
All right.
a friend of the family. She's a little white lady. She real smart, and she got a lot of properties and she sell a lot of properties and stuff. She's a friend of my daughter's own.
Oh, nice. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, she real good. She very well known. Her last name is Puff.
Is what?
Puff.
Puff. Like Puff Daddy?
Dorothy Puff. Yeah, Dorothy. Not what? You do too much. Guess who called me last night?
Who?
Late last night, Mario.
Mario called you. He's trying. Oh, man.
I promise you, it was about okay, I was in the bed with my husband, so at 11 o'clock at night, I don't know where he is, San Diego, California. It was about 8 something. But you know what time it is in Jacksonville, Florida. So why would you call me 11 o'clock at night?
Oh, that's funny.
Left a text message, hey, Kathy, what's up? I miss you. You ain't called me, girl.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, it's tripping. But I'm gonna work with you, Chris. Let's go ahead and do something.
All right.
But you need to get here to see the house.
Yeah, so basically what I did was I went to the underwriters and, the good news is they actually approved the property to be purchased, which this is the first one. So I have to jump through a bunch of hoops and, to get these things approved, but this is the first one that they've approved for me in Jacksonville all month.
Right.
So let me just explain exactly what they approved. The offer was approved to buy the property as is, so you don't even have to sweep it up. Just take what you're taking with you, leave what you don't
But
want
I'm not
behind.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, but it's just as is, right? They approved the closing to be within 60 days. There's not going to be any realtor commissions taken out. There's no closing costs. We cover all the closing costs. Now, we don't have an infinite amount of money. So anytime that they approve a property to be purchased, they set the funds aside into a specific account for that property so they don't get used on anything else.
that.
Okay.
My realtor already told me about that. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Do you have a pen and a piece of paper? I'm going to give you a couple pieces of information you're going to want to have handy.
Can't open that. I just can't believe Mario. Something wrong with him.
Yeah,
I
he's wild calling you at like 9 o'clock at night.
Listen, it was 11 o'clock last night.
11?
Me and my husband, we in the bed. Yeah, we watching a movie. And he come, I say, that's Mario calling me.
He trying to interrupt
He
your
got it
Netflix and
going
chill,
on.
huh?
Yeah. They're going to ain't paying in there. Look in my glove compartment. Okay, pull it back. I can't find one. Look in here. Look in there. I got my grandson with me.
Oh, nice.
So what they talk? You can't really make an offer until you come in here and see this house for yourself.
No, we can. We've done enough deals, and we know the properties, we know the market, the condition based on what you told me.
But you haven't been in there. I need somebody to come in there.
Yeah, once we enter a contract, we'll our transaction coordinator will schedule a time to get our photographer out there and walk the property, and we'll do our inspection and everything, and then we'll be good to go. So,
okay.
So what I can do, I can text you this number as well. So the account that they put the funds in is the virtual withdrawal account number is VW.
Wait a minute, you need to text everything to me. Don't even talk about it.
Okay.
Just text everything to me. And so when I get that, what do I do?
So this is just if you need to call in for anything, you can reference this number and they'll be able to pull up your file. Okay. So I'm going to text it to you right now. This is the virtual withdrawal account number. It's VW3492. So let's see here.
349.
Virtual. Let me just text it to you right now. Virtual withdrawal account for the property. All right, I'm texting that to you now. Let me know when that comes through.
I'm looking at my phone now. Wait a minute. I'm just ready to go. I'm not dealing with okay, I got a virtual withdrawal account for the property.
Perfect. Okay.
So what I do? I do after that?
So that you just hold on to that number, and then anytime you call in, you can just reference that number and they'll be able to pull up your file. Now, the approved offer for your property in its current condition, based on everything that you've told me, is $98,753.
Okay. But you know what? She don't want to go for that.
Who don't want to go for that?
That realtor.
Why not?
I don't know, child.
Well, because she wants to get paid.
I wish you was down here. I wish you was here. I don't know why she don't want to go for it. I really don't have time for that. I got to move on with my life. Yeah. And Mario is not finna get me because he acting like he want me to cook him some damn collard greens or something. He doing too much. Why would you call me? You know I'm home with my husband. Why would you call me that time of night?
Yeah, seriously. He trying to
interrupt. Kathy, answer your phone.
Yeah, that's definitely too late. I will never call you at 11 p.m. at night. You can trust that. My wife will have a cow if I called any woman at 11 o'clock at night. It don't matter if it's for a house or what. For my birthday, honestly, I'm not sure. My wife usually does the planning, and it's probably not going to be anything spectacular. 2 years ago,
that's what I said too.
On my 40th.
But I seen a lot of stuff at my daughter's house today, so.
Oh, they planning something. Yeah.
Now she got a beautiful home. Nice. But mine is nice. That's why I say if the lady, she telling me that house is worth way more. That's what she telling me. Because she, the realtor, and she done had inspectors, everything to come through there. She told me don't settle. But I just want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired. I'm scared. I almost called you Mario. He called me so damn much. I'm tired. I'm tired, Chris, for real.
I hear you.
If you
Well-
hear noise, I'm in the store.
Oh, okay. Nice. What store are you in?
Mhm. Just a convenience store, like a corner store. But I'm so tired.
Mhm.
How you doing? Yeah, I'm just so tired.
Yeah, I
It's
understand.
time for me to get myself in some rest. But what I was gonna do, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get a smaller house,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna take like $70,000 or $80,000 of the money, and I'm gonna go and pay for a house cash, a smaller house. I'm not gonna have time to play with the money.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's smart.
And you gonna help me. And my realtor, she gonna help me. I'm gonna go ahead and take and get in a smaller house. As long as I have 2 bathrooms, I'm good.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, I just
so
want to get in. Yeah.
so what I'll do here is everything's good to go. You want to move forward with this. 60 days is a good timeline for you?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
perfect.
listen, she said that she don't want me to do nothing without her. So I'm gonna tell her what you said. Give her your information. Let her call y'all, and go from there. But really, I don't have to listen at that because actually, I get disability. I can go get me a HUD apartment.
Okay.
I can. To be
Perfect.
honest with you, I hate to do it like that, but I can go and get a HUD, like get HUD assistance or something,
Uh-huh.
and get me in a 2-bedroom. And but I don't want that. I want another house, but I want a smaller brick house, fix it up real pretty, or whatever. Cause I don't know if I'm tripping, or I'm losing my mind, or whatever. Cause my house is big. It's not small in there. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
It's not small in there. I just can't take the spirit.
Yeah, I understand.
I can't take the spirit no more. I just can't do it no more. It's time for me. I just want to make a different change in my life. That's the reason I'm doing it.
I got
That's Mario calling me now.
Man, he's always
Hello?
calling you.
Yeah, he's calling me now. I'm not gonna answer.
All right.
But that's
So
him
I
calling
guess
me now. He called me last night.
what
I just
like how do you want
I don't know.
your agent involved? Because if most of the time if an
She
agent's
said-
involved,
she
then they're
said-
going to be getting paid and you're going to be paying them out of your proceeds.
Yeah.
So
I
mean,
know. She said she just don't want she said she don't want nobody taking advantage of me. So
I
yeah,
gotcha.
me and her was downtown to the courts the other day together. And she said she just not gonna have that.
Yeah.
And she said if anybody wanna know information about the house or whatever, to have them to call her and she'll have it.
Okay.
She told me don't go behind her back and do nothing.
Behind her back, it's
But
your
I
house.
think I'm gonna take that. That's what I said. It's my house.
Right? I mean, like, I don't know.
But at the end of the day, you gonna get paid. But I think you know what, Mario. Damn, Mario. He on my man.
Man,
I mean, Chris.
how you gonna call me Mario?
I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna deal with nobody but you.
Okay.
And that's the end of the day.
Well, I
I'm
appreciate
not gonna
that.
deal. Yep, I ain't dealing with none of them. I want her to leave me alone. I want all of them to leave me alone, and I'm gonna go ahead and do what I got to do. My daughter too. So I don't want to be around. My daughter's standing here, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was on the wheel when she left it. Mocha. Chris said 98,700 and come here. Okay, here's my daughter. Her name is Deandra.
Deandra?
So what
Hello.
you think? I don't know. He's speaking to me.
How you
This is why
doing?
I'm talking to Chris. I don't know though. Second floor one. Huh? I don't know. She got a lot of children.
You said she got a lot of children?
Well, 4.
Okay, nice.
That's a lot. I only had 2, just my son and my daughter.
Yeah.
And they grown.
My wife and I
have
just have
son.
one.
Oh, really? Boy or girl?
A little girl. She's 21 months.
Oh, such a precious thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to spoil her.
Oh, yeah. She's got me wrapped around her little fingers, that's for sure.
Yep, you got to spoil her. Yeah. But, can you go ahead and can I call you back Monday and we'll do that from there?
Yeah, we can talk Monday. I have, I'll get everything drafted up and then we can circle back on Monday and then we'll get you over the agreement and then
'Cause
basically.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and take it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What would be stopping you from doing that right now?
Miss Puff,
Miss Puff? Oh, you got to talk to her?
the realtor. The realtor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And she said that she didn't want me to make no moves.
Got it.
And
Okay.
And she told me anybody called me. I was telling her about you, and I told her about Mario. Now she told me that she know who Mario is. She said, "Do not deal with him."
Huh.
Yeah, because she said he tried to get some of her property.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So, can you give me to Monday?
I'll talk to the underwriters. Normally, when they approve an offer, there's like a 48-hour window of time that they set those funds aside.
I know, but you're just not calling me. So what today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Well,
Yeah.
let me call you back Friday.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Let's talk on Friday and then we'll get this all wrapped up for you. And then,
Okay.
Basically once we talk on Friday and,
Okay.
we'll get you over the agreement. It's a pretty straightforward agreement. And then once we sign that, then within 24 to 48 hours, you'll get a phone call from our transaction coordinator. She'll go over the next steps. She'll schedule a photographer. We'll get out there, take pictures, do our inspection, have our contractors walk it. And then we'll get the ball rolling. We'll get the title work done so we can, have a clear title.
Well, what if your contractors don't like what they see?
Oh, that's not going to happen. All they're doing is going to confirm the things that you've already
They
told
probably
me.
going to call me stupid. They probably going to call me stupid when you walk in there.
Oh, wow.
Because it's lovely. It's not no bad house. It's
Nice.
lovely.
All right. No, I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty straightforward. They'll come out and all they're doing is just confirming that the condition is kind of what, how you described it so that we
Yeah,
know
I
what
told
we're
you about
getting
the
into.
kitchen floor. I
Yep.
told you about that.
Yep.
And, so on and so on. But it ain't bad. It ain't nothing major.
Yeah.
It's something that can be repaired. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm trying to get in me something small. You think I'll be able to find me a cash house for like 80,000?
Depends where you're looking, but yeah, I mean,
small house.
yeah, there's definitely some options out there in that price range.
Well,
So
try to find me something there. I mean, something nice, a little brick house.
yeah, I'll keep my eyes
I want to
peeled.
go in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on straight into something else.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay then. So I'm gonna hit you back up Friday about what time?
What time works for you? I'll be in around 9:30 Pacific time, so 12:30 your time.
So I can call you at 2:00 in the afternoon. So what time that'll be?
2:00 your time would be 11:00 my time. That works for me.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
All right.
So I call you Friday at 2:00.
Perfect. That sounds good. I'll talk to you on
Okay.
Friday.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate
All
you,
right.
Kathy. See ya.
Okay.
Don't go
Okay,
talking
bye-bye.
to Mario now. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to go ahead and so I already have this all drafted up. So I'm going to be ready to go with this contract on Friday. We'll see what she has to say with her agent. But yeah, I mean, we think we could probably novate this for around 150. So basically anything under 135 is profit for us. So if we lock it up at 100, then we're looking at like a 35K deal right there. So let's see here. Let's see. All right, let's see here. Make sure I got everything I need. Oh, I still don't have her email address. Yeah, I don't have her email address. Okay. All right, if you guys are just jumping on, I just got off a call, made an offer to a seller for 98,753. And sounds like she's going to accept that. So I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit because you almost never want them to accept your first offer. But it sounds like she's going to accept that on Friday. So let's see here, offer made. We're going to do a follow-up call Friday afternoon. I'll put it in. She said she's going to call me 2 p.m. her time. So I'm going to put in my calendar 2 p.m. my time. So if she doesn't follow up with me, I'll follow up with her. Needs 48 hours to think on it. Possibly talk to your agent. All right, and this could be a good novation deal. So I'll do 60-day close of escrow. All right, so let's go on to the next one. We're gonna close out of this. Tracy White, I don't even remember this person. We talk. All right, let's give her a shot. Oh, yeah, no, this is not one we want to follow. This is going to be a big time suck. Because she doesn't even, yeah, she's got squatters in there. They've been in there forever. She said she would take as low as $3,000. I'm not going to call her today, but I'm going to send this over to Christian, have him take a look here. If you guys are just jumping on here, put in the chat what market you guys are doing deals in and how many deals you guys have done so far. What's up, everybody? All right, so if you guys are just jumping on, I just got off a call. We made an offer to a seller. We're going to follow back up with her on Friday. And I'm going to move this call back over to tomorrow. All right, so let's close this window. Steven, this is the guy in Carmel. So we made an offer to this guy. Did we make an offer? No, he wanted 630 to 650. What was his address? Okay, so this is Cole. So I'm doing some follow-up calls today, and then I think this is the last follow-up call that I have, and then I'm gonna start jumping on some newer leads here. Okay, I might have messaged. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I gotta hit up this seller here. I'm gonna move this follow-up to tomorrow, and then I had a call yesterday, I believe it was, with a seller who has a property listed. They're planning on firing their agent and getting a new agent. They don't have enough pain for the sub-2 seller finance. So I actually have an agent that I'm going to tee them up as a listing referral. Now, some of you guys might not do listing referrals. Here's why I do listing referrals. So basically, I negotiate with agents a 35% referral fee. Now, this particular property, they currently have listed for $695 on market. They're going to fire this agent. I don't know why. I mean, the Florida market is rough right now, but you know, the agent that I talked to thinks that they could realistically list this for about they could probably sell it relatively fast in the 650 to 665 range. So check this out. So if it sells for 650 and it's 3% listing agent commission, that's 19.5 times 0.35, 35% commission referral on that is $6,800. So for 3 cold callers, each getting 10 to 12,000 records a month, it costs me about $7,000. So that listing referral basically pays for 36,000 records to be cold called for an entire month. So that's why I would do a listing referral. Now, if it's a $100,000 property or something like that, it's certainly not going to make sense. But we do deals in California, and we've gotten 15, $20,000 checks as listing referrals because it's like million and a half. So so that's kind of why we do that. All right, so I'm going to call them and then see what we can make happen here.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 66281633116 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Margaret, this is Chris. I was reaching back out to you based on our conversation we had about your property there on Vista Lane. Give me a call back when you get a chance. Just had some time to circle back with you and got that information that you guys were looking for. So give me a call. My number is 619-525-7132. Again, 619-525-7132. Hope you're having a good one, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye. All right. So left voicemail. All right, so let's go ahead and they're in a call back for tomorrow anyway. All right, if you guys are just jumping on, definitely say what's up in the chat. Let me know what you guys are working on, what you guys need help with. Okay, so actually I'm gonna call Tracy. And okay, so this one is going to be an interesting call. So this lady, she's got a property. She wanted $10,000 for it. She bought it years ago from her friend. There's not really a whole lot to do on it. There's a squatter that's been there for God knows how long. And she went through some court stuff and, is trying to figure out getting rid of this squatter, but she wanted 10K for it. She bought it for 1,000. She said she would take as low as 3K. Apparently this guy had a trailer, or there was a trailer on the site. This guy wanted to buy the trailer at one point and redo it. He did that and then expressed interest in the property. He was supposed to pay the previous owner over a certain time period and then failed to pay. So then her friend just sold it to her. And now this guy's son is living on the property, but they have not been paying any type of rent or anything. So they're basically squatters. She said she would take as low as $3,000. This one, I mean, it'll be there will be a deal to be had at 3K, but there's a bunch of hoops that could potentially have to be jumped through on this one. So I'm going to talk to Christian more about this. We're going to kind of game plan and see, what we need to be prepared for. Okay, where is the other one? Okay, so we're going to hold off on that one for now. All right. All right, let's go into just need to adjust my lead call groups. So right now I've just been focusing on PPC leads. Let's switch that up. I want to do Fox and SMS. Newport Richie. Have we ever talked to this person? Okay, let's see here. All right, let's give this lady a call, or this guy.
This is Norina. I can get to the phone right now, but if you leave a message and your number, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
All right. Let's call her again.
This is Norina. I can get to the phone right now, but if you leave a message and your number, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.
Okay, no answer. Okay, new lead. I found Rangers far no more enjoyable, downsizing to one home up north. Okay, so this is in Kissimmee. Let's downsize, feels like it's fully renovated. Okay, 90% of Zillow, blah, blah, blah. Spring offers as we speak. Perfect. All right, let's go.
Hello.
Hey, Bill, it's Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, how you doing?
Chris who?
I was calling about your property on Ventana. You were talking to one of my colleagues, Brad Morgan, via text.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he had spoken with you via text, and you were considering selling your property. I guess you guys are, just getting older and, not really trying to make the trips down to Florida anymore.
Correct.
Yeah. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
It'd be better if you could call me if you want to talk a little while or you need information. You should call me tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. Yeah. Is there a particular time of day that generally works best for you?
And between 10 and 11 in the morning would be good.
10 and 11 in the morning. Okay. And you're on the East Coast, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be between 7 and 8 my time. Not sure if I'm going to be.
Call me. You can call me later.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
All right. Perfect.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'll probably be in the office around like 9:30. So I'll give you a call then.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, so this is one that I'm definitely going to put on my calendar for tomorrow because in some text exchanges, he had said that he had been considering offers. So let's go ahead and pop him in here. So I'm curious for anybody watching, what do you guys do for your, like, how do you guys do your follow-ups? Do you always schedule them? Do you just put them in a list and just get to whoever you get to? Are there certain ones where you're going to schedule it and block off time versus just calling them when you can call them? Do you leave them in your automated follow-up sequences? Okay, let's put this phone number in there too. Okay. Oh, nice. Just got an email of some of the pics for that property in Florida from Mark. This is good. All right, let's see here. All right, let's call the next one, get a new lead. Greenwood, Indiana. Man, we're doing a bunch in Greenwood, Indiana. And honestly, I like Greenwood, Indiana. I had a guy say, oh yeah, we're great. All these leads are coming in Greenwood, Indiana. They're a waste of time. And literally the first call I made to a seller in Greenwood, Indiana, literally 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, locked it up. We have it listed, and it's going to be a $40,000 net profit when it's all said and done. Like, I'm loving Greenwood, Indiana. Let's go. And everybody's easy to talk to. And it's an aging market. So Greenwood, Indiana, like, it seems like a lot of those houses, the years that they were built is like the 50s and 60s. And so one of the things that you want to look for when you're trying to identify properties, when you find properties, there's trends that happen, right? And so you'll see, like, if something was built in the 50s, all the people moved in, bought, right in the 50s. And then at that time, generally people stayed in their homes for about, 20 years, right? So now you go 50s to 70s, right? And now in the 70s, a lot of the homes turn over, people are buying them, renovating. And then at that time, people still stayed in their homes for about 20 years. So now you're getting into 1990s, right? And then they flip, new people move in, and they would do their renovations. And so now here we are 25, almost 35 years later, right? So you start to see these trends, and also the length of time that people stay in homes has shortened, right? So maybe 20, 25 years. Now it's about 12 years. So those turnovers start to happen, and these homes have been renovated like 20 years ago. So you end up getting a pocket of these homes that are all kind of around the same age, and the last time they were renovated is a very similar age or similar year. So there's these pockets you can get, and everybody that I've talked to in Greenwood is kind of in that same pocket of when they when they bought, when they renovated, and what the condition is. So let's talk to this guy, Nicholas.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Hello?
Hey, Nick, it's Chris.
Chris?
Yeah, I was calling you about your property there on Crooked Lane. Looks like you had spoken to one of my colleagues, Erica, via text about possibly selling that property. Did I catch you at a bad time?
Yeah, we're sitting down at dinner.
Oh, got
but
it.
Yeah, we're not interested in selling.
Oh, you're not interested in selling.
No.
Okay, got it. Did something change or you?
Yeah, I mean, that was something we were going to do a year ago.
Oh, okay. All right, got it.
Yeah.
Well, if anything changes, feel free to give us a call. Sorry for disturbing your dinner.
Yep, thank you. Bye.
All right, have a good one. See ya. Okay, so this guy's going to go into a long-term follow-up. Interested, not ready now, and boom. All right, next new lead. Another Greenville. Liking Greenville. So keep a list and kind of play it by ear. Where do you keep that list? Just a spreadsheet or a piece of paper or what?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording.
Google Sheets. So you're literally your entire CRM is just Google Sheets. That's wild. How many leads do you have in there? How do you even keep track of all that? That's freaking wild. And is that single family or are you primarily doing multifamily? All right, next one. Focus on a small area, all multifamily. Got it. What area are you primarily focused on? Let's see, 33, 44, 45. So I got 2 hours and 45 minutes of talk time on the day. All right, let's hit up this guy. His wife dies, his retirement dream home, has lost interest. Ooh. Okay, that's it's a high price point. Let's go.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Okay, let's try him again. Plantation, Florida. I don't even know where that is. Let's see here.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Reggie, this is Chris. I was reaching out. It looks like you were texting with my colleague Brad about your property there on Bayberry Drive. And I wanted to connect with you because we're looking to pick up a few more properties in that area to renovate and put back on the market. So I wanted to chat with you. Give me a call back when you get a chance. My telephone number is 619-525-7132. Again, it's 619-525-7132. Hope you're having a great day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye. Got it. So just 30-minute bubble around St. Catharines, Ontario. Not doing the long distance thing. What is it that is keeping you from doing, more long distance? Just genuinely curious. Okay, let's see here. Start calling. So this is a text message. Sandra Magana. Indio, California. Have we even talked to this lady at all? Looks like we've just texted.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
No answer. Experience in the landlord-tenant board. Wait times are 8 months to 1 year, so you need to be all over them if someone stops paying rent or causes big problems. Yep, that sucks. Okay, let's send her a text. Gladstone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3173. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3173701045 is not available. At the tone, please record.
Prescott, Arizona. All right, let's see here. Looks like I left a message for them about a month or so ago. Listed. Let's see. Still listed. Oof, multiple different types of flooring. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Scott. It's Chris.
Yep.
How's it going?
All right.
Good, good. Yeah, I was calling you about your property on Sherwood Drive. Looks
Okay.
like you had texted with one of my colleagues a while back, like a few months ago, and been playing phone
Yeah.
tag trying to connect with you. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they'd mentioned that you were just actively looking to sell the property. I guess looks like you have it listed as well. Looks like it's been listed for quite a while. What's going on?
It's an older house and it's got some quirks to it and whatnot. So.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess Erica had mentioned that I guess going through a divorce or something. Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's fine. I just have to sell the house, so.
Got it.
That's why.
Got it.
Otherwise, I'd still be living there.
Say that again.
Otherwise, I'd still be living there.
I gotcha. Okay. Are you guys at least amicable through the process or?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. Did the courts get involved as far as like you guys listing it, or because I know sometimes every state's a little bit different. I know like in California, for example, if it gets to that point, like a judge will basically say, okay, you have to list it, and one of you picks 3 realtors, and then the other person has to pick one of those 3 realtors.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. All right. Got it. So you guys mutually just agreed to list it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Got it. Well, it looks like you guys have done some price reductions. I mean, have you guys gotten any offers on the property?
Yeah, we've had a couple of things and just eventually fell through. One guy didn't really understand mortgages, and it was his first time buying a house, and he probably should have bought it, but he just didn't understand like buying points and all that other stuff. So yeah, there's been a couple offers that have gone back and forth and close.
Okay. Got it. What's your agent saying about it? I mean, is it just waiting, or does
Yeah,
she
we're still getting a lot of showings, so it's just one of those. It's when we listed it, we knew it would take a while just because it's a unique property, and it's probably be somebody that's like like we were, a younger couple with kids, because it's got a big yard and everything, so just waiting game.
Got it. Okay. When you say it's a unique property? Like what are the big things that make it unique?
It's just it's an older house. It's the flow of it's kind of weird. It's most people want like the cookie cutter house. It's not anything like the cookie cutter house.
Got it. They're looking for like that open floor plan where everything's kind of like attached
Yep.
together. Yeah. Okay.
It was
Yeah.
built on a couple times over the years by the original owner. So.
Oh, okay. So just addition after addition after addition.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it looks like you guys have like multiple different floor types kind
Yep.
of throughout the house. What's the story there?
Oh, I mean, the carpet originally was disgusting, and that was different. It had pink tile in some of the rooms. It was.
Got it.
Yeah, there's a lot. So,
Okay. All right.
flooring, some of it's hardwood, like half of it's hardwood, and half of it's vinyl plank, and the bathrooms are tile.
Got it. Okay. All right. How long have you guys owned it?
Like 10 years.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, years coming up here in a few weeks.
Okay. All right. By the way, I do have to let you know all the calls are monitored and recorded for quality and training purposes. Well, I mean, the point of this call really is to see if the property qualifies, for what we look for in properties to get an offer as is. We're typically looking to buy properties to put in our portfolio for generally one of two reasons. Either we're going to fix it and flip it, or we're going to keep it and hold it as some sort of rental. And that could be a long-term, short-term, sometimes mid-term insurance rentals, that type of stuff. So by the end of this call, I can either get an approval from the underwriters with an offer, or they're going to deny it and they'll tell us exactly why they don't want to move forward on it. All right. By the way, how long is your listing agreement with the agent? Like, how long are you guys locked into that?
I don't know. It's a friend. It's not. I don't know that we have a time period on it, but.
Oh, okay, got it. So they're just kind of helping you out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, some of the benefits of working with us is that we buy the home as is. We cover all the closing costs. There's no commissions on our side of the table. So, whatever you have agreed to with your listing agent, that would obviously come off the top. But other than that, there's no other fees or anything like that.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a pen and a piece of paper? I'm going to have you jot down some info, and then if we do get it approved, there'll be some other things you'll want to, have handy as well.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So my name is Chris Deal. Like, let's make a deal.
Okay.
And our company name is Lazarus Property Group, like Lazarus from the Bible.
Okay.
And my telephone number here is 619-525-7132. And if you ever want to check out our website, it's just www.lazprop.com, LAZPROP.com.
Okay.
All right. And if you, for whatever reason, if you don't put the www in, it kicks back some sort of error. So I don't understand it, but cool. So I guess so is the property vacant at this point? You guys are both out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's vacant.
Okay, got it. And do you guys still owe money on the property?
Yeah. There's still
Okay.
a mortgage on.
Okay. What do you know roughly what the mortgage balance is?
About 300.
About 300. Okay. 300. All right. And are there any other liens or debts associated with the property?
Nope, just a standard mortgage.
Okay, got it. Did you guys end up refining that at all in the last few years?
Yeah, it's got a 3% mortgage on it.
2%?
3.
Oh, 3%. That's still, but that's like 50% lower than the best rates right now. So that's still a good rate. So, okay, got it. And what was it that made you guys want to buy that house in the first place? Like, what was your favorite thing about the house, the neighborhood?
It's like a mile from downtown, and it's a flat acre, which there's maybe 5 other properties in the city that have that.
Yeah,
it's kind of mountainous terrain and just really pretty, and it's a lot that's really far back from the road, so we don't really have any neighbors up against the house. So it is an acre, but it feels more like probably 5 acres.
Nice. Yeah, I know Prescott. Actually, one of the owners here lives in Prescott, and yeah, really nice area. I've been out there a few times. It's gorgeous out there.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah. Is that where you guys are from?
No, nobody's from there. There's very.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely you definitely sound like one of the younger folks in Prescott. I think the median age range is like 55 or 60.
Probably, it's a retirement community, so for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. And so it's just you and the missus on title?
Correct.
Yeah, got it. Okay. All right. In a perfect world, I mean, what were you guys hoping to walk away with at this point?
I mean, if we got an offer for 425 or sorry 525, it'd be, we'd be happy. When we've accepted an offer for that, and that's when it fell through.
Got it. Okay. So 525 is what you accepted previously, and I'm guessing that buyer had an agent as well, right? So, so typically, with all your agent commissions, closing costs, buyer request for repair, rate buy downs, and stuff like that, typically you're looking at about 10% in costs associated. So you guys are probably going to net right around like 470, 475. Does that sound about right?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. So if we could get you close to that type of a net number, you think you guys would be pretty comfortable with something like that?
I think so.
Okay, got it. All right. All right. Got it. Is your friend hooking you up with a pretty good like commission rate on it, or are they getting full commission? How you guys structure that?
I think they're getting 2.5.
2.5. Okay, that's decent.
Yeah, a little bit off.
Yeah.
Standard.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, 3% is generally the standard, so that's good. Okay. Well, I mean, I have a lot of the pictures here, but other than what we can see in the pictures, is there anything else about the property that that we can't see in the pictures that we should know?
I don't think so. I think all the pictures show what's there. I don't know.
Got it. Okay. All right. Do you know the additions that were put on, were any of those unpermitted?
Not to my knowledge. The house is listed at like 18 something square foot, and I've done like rough calculations. It's about that. So I think it's all been, approved through. the city at some point. And then they enclosed like a porch area into like a sunroom, but I don't think that's included in the square footage of the house.
Okay. All right. Okay. What so you guys bought it 10 years ago. How much of the stuff that we see here did you guys do, or was most of the stuff renovated somewhat when you guys moved in?
None of it was renovated when we moved in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Bathrooms are new. The kitchen, we redid the countertop and backsplash. But the cabinets, probably, if whoever moves in is going to want to probably redo the cabinets.
Got it. Okay. So they'll probably end up having to redo the counters anyway. What the counters, are those stone?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
concrete, yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the downside. When you do cabinets, we always try to say, I don't think we've ever been able to salvage a countertop when having to replace cabinets. So, okay, almost always cracks. All right. Are there any structural issues with the home?
No, we had an inspection done, and pretty much all the stuff we already knew is what came up, and so there's no structural issues. There's some wiring that the guy said was problematic, but it's been that way for 10 years. Hasn't been a problem.
Got it. When you say wiring, let me just see something real quick. Because the home was built in 62. So is it like the original electrical throughout, or has the electrical been upgraded?
It did reduce some of it, the stuff that was most pressing. So some of it's been redone, like redid some sub panel stuff that was recommended. And the rest of it was kind of, like one of those small things that comes up on an inspection report, and you're just like, whatever. It's not that important.
Got it. Okay. Some minor things. Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. If, let's say there was a world where you guys were going to stay in it, right? Like rewind the tape, you guys were going to stay in it. You won a sweepstakes and they're like, hey, you guys just won $40,000. Only caveat is you have to put the $40,000 into updates to the house. What are the things that you guys would do to the house with that?
Yeah, probably the kitchen cabinets. That's redo that. So that's probably the first thing. Probably there's a well on the property. Probably hook up the well to like the irrigation system.
Does it already have? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's got a 300-foot well that I think used to be used, and then since we got put on city water, that went away.
Oh, got it. Okay. So on city water. Is there an irrigation system already there that it would just need to be hooked up to?
I don't think so. No, I think it's been, the plastic's not good anymore at that point.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, there's a stream that runs intermittently through the property, like in front, and so I think when we first moved in, it was like 7 months, 8 months it ran, and then sometimes it's 5 or 6. So it gets pretty green and stuff back there without even an irrigation, but the irrigation just helps a little bit more, and it's got space for a garden, so I'd probably expand that.
Got it. Okay. Okay. All right. Anything that I haven't asked you that you would want to know if you were buying the house, good or bad?
I mean, some of the flooring isn't, it's like, because the house is added on so many times, some of the flooring doesn't quite line up right.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
But, you know,
Pretty much gonna
works.
need new flooring throughout to get it to like blend and just be all streamlined. Okay. So I'm just kind of skimming through some of these photos. There's a room there's a white room with a bookshelf that looks like it's in front of a doorway. What
So previous owners blocked that off, like sealed it from the outside. And so, yeah, there's the bookshelf in front of that door.
Oh, okay, got it. So it's like an exterior door.
Yeah, well, it used to be at one point, but since I moved in, it wasn't, so he just left it like that.
Got it. Okay.
It doesn't really go anywhere, it just goes behind the house.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then it looks like there's some additional structures on the lot. What else you got there?
Yeah, there's a detached garage, one car, and then there's 2 sheds, or maybe 3 sheds.
Sheds. Okay. Those are all in good shape.
Decent enough shape. Yeah, they're not going to fall down.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Let's see here. And you said it's on city water. What about sewer, or is it on septic?
Some sewer, city sewer.
City sewer. Okay, cool. All right.
Got gas.
Okay. All right. What's the total? It's a 4-bed, 3-bath?
Correct.
Okay. Got it. And looks like, so in the front, there's like I guess it looks like it's like right in the front entryway, and the tree is basically going up through that overhang there. How is that impacting the foundation at all?
Not.
Okay.
The foundation's on like granite rocks, boulders type of thing, so.
Okay. Got it. All right. Is there anything that I haven't asked you guys that you might need help with, or you guys already got everything out? You're nothing left to do other than just close? Okay.
Yeah, just get an offer we like and close on it.
Got it. Okay. Any moisture issues with there's no like basement or crawl space or anything, right?
There's a crawl space, yeah.
There is. Okay. Any moisture issues down there?
Not really. It does get some moisture down there once in a while, but it hasn't caused any issues or anything, no.
Okay. All right, got it. And what about the roof? How old's the roof?
It's less than 10 years old. We got it replaced at some point, I want to say, in like 2018 or 2016, one of those two, somewhere in there.
Okay.
You know, I think it was actually.
I think it was when?
2018.
2018. Okay. Got it. And did they do like a full tear off, or did they just go over existing shingles?
They tore everything out.
Okay, cool. They add like a bunch of ventilation and stuff, or?
No, they replaced some 1 or 2 boards that were a little soft, and then replaced the skylights.
Okay. Got it. All right. All right. Well, everything that you've been giving me, I've been putting straight into our system that goes back to our underwriters. And basically what they're doing is running a report on the property. It'll tell them everything that they need to know. I'm going to put you on a brief hold. I'm going to run back, check with them, see what they've come up with, and then, just give me a minute or so and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, we don't have any like cool hold music or anything like that. So it'll just be sitting in silence. So, all right, I'll be right back.
Thanks.
All right. Welcome anybody that is just joining. Okay, so it looks like this one has been on market for almost 100 days. All right, so this property has been on market for almost 100 days. It fell out of escrow a couple times. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. So it looks like they bought in 2014. They listed it in April for 6.25. Price changed. They went all the way down to from 6.25 to 606. Then they removed the listing in the beginning of June, then listed it back again for 565. Went contingent at 565 a month later. Then 4 days later, came out of contingent and then back on at 565, and then they just reduced in the beginning of August to 549. So it sounds like they would be good netting around 470, which is a little lower or a little too high. I don't know that we'd be able to get there. So, Christian, what are you thinking the exit on this would be? Be just a cash wholesale deal? And he's got 3% interest rate at 300K. Guessing both him and his wife are on that. So more than likely, they're not going to want to do anything creative. All right, Scott, you there?
Yep.
Hey, sorry. So I don't have good news or bad news for you, just quite yet. They had a couple other questions for you. How old are the windows?
Some of them were replaced this year, but most of them are older.
Okay. Like prior to you guys moving in, or? Okay. Most windows older than 10 years. Okay. And the electrical panel, do you know, is that a 200 amp?
I believe so.
Okay. Got it. Any plumbing issues?
Nope, not to my knowledge.
Okay, got it. All right. Okay, and then all right, so I'm gonna bring this back to them. You know, if we can get an approval for your property today, you mind if I tell you how the process works with us?
Sure.
Okay, so basically, once the home's approved and we get an offer accepted, we just sign a simple agreement. It's written in pretty much third grade English, not to insult anybody's intelligence, but you know, it's just super easy to understand. After that, within 48 hours, we will have one of our transaction coordinators reach out to you for a welcome call, and they'll line up for us to get in, you know, get any photos we might need to get, inspections, you know, contractors out just to get our quotes and stuff like that. And then the title company will just make sure there's clear title for closing. We'll schedule do you know, walkthrough, and then we head to the closing table and get you guys paid, and it's really that simple. Okay. The last thing they wanted me to ask you is if we can get to a number that makes sense for both of us, would you guys be ready to move forward with a purchase agreement today?
I mean, I'd have to talk to my ex, but probably.
Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. And then one other thing they wanted me to check with you is so sometimes, like if a cash number doesn't work, we have some other methods of how we can purchase the properties that we've done in the past in situations like this, especially when you're talking about a mortgage interest rate of like 3%, where we've like taken over mortgages, that type of stuff, a little bit of cash up front, you know, and then take over mortgage payments, and, you know, possibly, you know, if we can't give all of the equity up front, make payments over time. Is that something that you guys would be open to entertaining if that was the only way to get the deal done?
Yeah, the loan is not assumable, but I know there's also other ways around that, and I'm open to those as well.
Okay. Yeah. Have you heard of Subject to?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, perfect, perfect. Did somebody present that as an option to you in the past, or are you just familiar with it? Okay.
But he just he had a couple moving parts on his end, and health of family members and stuff, so ended up ultimately killing the deal. But
oh, got it. Okay. Was that the guy who made that?
Different
oh, okay. Got it. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, let me put you on another hold. I'm gonna head back there and just see, you know, what they came up with, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Um, all right. Scott, you there?
Yep.
But by the way, I forgot to ask you this. So on the mortgage, just so I can bring this back to them, what is your guys' total mortgage payment with taxes and insurance included?
It's around just shy of 1,800.
1,800 a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. And is that in both you and your ex's name?
That's just in my name.
Oh, it's just in your name. Okay. All right. Got it. Okay. And then when that other offer that you got for the subject to, like what kind of what were some of the terms? Like was he given some cash up front or seller
Yeah.
financing some of it, or what did that look like?
Yeah, it was gonna be half in cash and half he'd take over the loan.
Got it. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Give me a minute. Let me go back and check with them, see what they've come up with, and then we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
All right. All right, so if you guys are just popping on, we're basically looking at a deal in Prescott, Arizona. Looks like this would be we're pretty far off on a cash number. Just with the other homes sold in the area. Let me see here, high to low, let's go. Where is this property? 1,800 square feet. So let's go. Yeah, in the last 6 months, there's basically nothing really that fits that criteria. All right, so this one, there's really not a lot of comps. There's really nothing that really fits this square footage and bed bath count. I mean, there's one that sold for 650, but it's a different type of layout. Like this one has been added on and added on and added on. Patchwork flooring all throughout. Um, All right, Scott, you there?
Yeah.
All right, man. So sorry to hold you up so long. So here's the deal, man. There's not a lot of like solid comps to really go off of.
Correct.
So it makes it a bit harder to really like nail down a solid price. Um, Based on the few comps that are there, if I threw out the initial numbers that they're thinking, you'd probably hang up on me and just be pissed. So, but I don't want to necessarily just throw out a number that, I feel like it probably deserves a second look at this, to really, really dive in and try to, wrap our heads around it, just because it could go either way, but when there's so few comps to go off of, they really, you know, the only way you stay in business doing this type of business is by being super conservative in those situations, and not.
I know what your position is. That's initially what happened was I thought I was talking to somebody else, and then I realized that you guys were like an investment company, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be a waste of my time to pursue it further. But I had time right now to talk to you and figured, if you wanted to throw some stuff at me, that's fine. But yeah, I'm aware. Yeah.
Okay. So let me do this. Give me another day. I'll work with them. We'll take a deeper dive on this thing. And then, I think if you're open to something creative with like the subject to or something like that, there might be a better opportunity to get a lot closer to your number. But I think from a cash standpoint, they would probably be looking at it from a fix and flip. They'd come in, they'd renovate the property. I mean, on this, we'd have to do flooring all throughout just to make it consistent. Like you said, the cabinets, counters, all that jazz. And there's going to be a bunch of other stuff too. They're probably looking at about $75,000-$80,000 that we would put into a property like this to bring it to the top of the market. And then what do we actually considering we could sell it for? And that's really the hard thing to pin it to. So, for something like that, I mean, we'd be looking at a cash number in the threes, you know what I mean? So, and I know that's not going to work for you guys. But if
I'll just hold on to it and pay the mortgage.
yeah, exactly. You'd be better off, right? Like, and I would do the same thing if I was in your shoes too. So I don't think that makes any sense. Say that again.
Subject to, the big another big thing I have going for it is I got this subject to that is a possibility, and while I'm not intimately familiar with the details, I know enough, and I know that just because what interest rates are and stuff, that it's an asset to have and to be open to using.
Yeah, exactly. And to be frank with you, my wife and I were actually closing on our primary residence next month, subject to. So we're buying a house subject to, and it makes a ton of sense for us. We're going to live in it, so it's still different than an investment company buying it, subject to. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely benefits to it. There's certainly risks associated with it, so it's also important to make sure you understand it. We've done tons of these types of transactions. We're a nationwide company, and so we've done them in multiple different states all over the place. So we're very familiar with the process, but we just want to make sure that at the end of the day, just because a deal is subject to doesn't necessarily make it a good investment. So we just have to really crunch all the numbers and see what our exit strategy would be. Would we rent it? Would we do like an assisted living facility? So there's a lot of different ways that we could take the property and use it, but it just has to make sense. The numbers have to crunch out. So give me a day or so. Let me work with the team. Put together some ideas and see what we can come up with. If we can make something happen for you, great. If not, and it's not going to work, I totally get it, man. Not going to twist your arm or anything like that. We'll just part ways friends and, wish you the best on the market,
Yep.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you taking the time today, and I'll look forward to catching up with you, before the end of the week here.
Yeah. No, and like I said, I know that it's a different situation, and so yeah, whatever you guys want to look at and throw at me, it's fine. I mean, I've had, like I said, 2 offers that are well into the 5s. So yeah, 300 is it's yeah. So,
yeah.
My situation. So that's why I felt comfortable telling you guys too. Is it's not, I've had 2 different people be like, oh yeah, I would gladly pay this much money for this house. So I knew you were going to come back in 3s or low 4s or something like that. I'm not that desperate to sell it.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, man. And yeah, so let me see what I can come up with on our end, and we'll circle back with you.
Sounds good.
All right, appreciate you, Scott. See ya.
Thanks.
All right, guys. So yeah, this one's a tough one. I mean, it's a nice house, but it's, the floor plan is really, really wild. Let me see if I'm going to share a portion of my screen here, so you guys can kind of see. All right, so you guys can see this. So this is the property. So it's in a really nice part of Arizona, Prescott, Arizona, retirement community. But here you can see the floor plan is just really kind of all over the place. So you've got, yeah, this is a wild layout. Primary bath. So this is the master. By the way, I'm never going to call a bedroom a primary bedroom. It's stupid. The master bedroom, master bathrooms here. Let's see, you got another bedroom, den, bathroom, living room, this weird L kitchen. But I think the kitchen really only occupies this, and then this is like a gigantic dining room. Laundry room, it's a long hallway, 2 more bedrooms, flex room, closet, bathroom. It's just a really odd layout. And then if you look at these pictures, I mean, it's a beautiful area. If you guys know Prescott, Arizona, it's a really, really beautiful area. Actually, Christian lives in Prescott, Arizona. But so check this out. So here's that kitchen. Which they labeled this whole thing as kitchen, but this is obviously not the kitchen. That's the kitchen. But you got totally mismatched flooring. And that's only the beginning, right? So it mismatches here to here to here. Kitchen looks nicely done. But those are original cabinets. They did a concrete countertop. Let's see here. This flex room. Look at this room with 2 types of flooring in the same room. Like, this is just wild. At some point, you just gotta fix that stuff. I mean, fortunately, he's only paying $1,800 a month for the mortgage. Man, bathrooms look pretty decent. Bad layouts really screw you when it comes to selling or renting. Yeah, that is the truth. So that's the thing. It's like you get this type of layout and now like what do you do with this? You know, the property itself is a really good property. It's 1 acre flat, which in Prescott is just so mountainy. So it's very rare that you find a flat 1 acre lot like this. And the cool thing is that the house is actually tucked away on this side and it's got this loop driveway. I mean, there might be a world where you could subdivide this. I don't know. That kind of looks like bouldery over there. So I don't know if you could really put something there, but there's a detached garage. So maybe you could, you know, build a second house here and subdivide this, you know, and then sell one of them off. But that just totally changes the whole thing. So this is a tough one to look at, man. I mean, I think it would have sold if it wasn't for the fact of the layout. But we're going to see if there's anything that can work on this sub 2 creatively. A cash deal is just certainly not going to work. So, hopefully you guys got some value out of that. I didn't go through like the full in-depth call because it's listed and it's a lot easier to just get some more information from that listing. But hopefully you guys got value out of that. We're going to wrap it up here for the day and I will be back in tomorrow early, probably around like 9:30 and I'll be going live probably right around 10 a.m. tomorrow on some more dials and some follow-ups. And, you know, so stay tuned for that and hit the like button, hit that notification bell. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel and where we're going to hopefully make real estate investing easy. So see you guys on the next one. Peace.